They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aztecs offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Lyle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Finds his man, it's Lang. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense,
converts on 4th down, still going. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Aztecs are threatening in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utah State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. In so many different ways, he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Back to pass, it's Coleman. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Nice move. Creates some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Might be looking to run. Turning it on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Utah State up-tempo.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes, because we haven't seen it in the last couple weeks.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
He'll bring it out. It's John. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Utah State up-tempo. To the air, it's Coleman. Under fire. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this range is concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4. Breaks into the open. Oh, the sweet feet. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Aztecs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Fielded in the end zone, it's John. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Utah State up-tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense got him at the 27.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Snagged out of the air. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Pulls it in. It's Lang. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw for it. Quick strike complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking downfield very late in the half. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Field goal is good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego.
The Aztecs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got blown out in the 1st half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires left. The short hand. It's Contreras. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Bringing it back. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Aztecs. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Looking for a man. It's Anger. Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today. And no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. On the run, it's Lyle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lang. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Reed. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's John. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Looking to throw, it's Anger. Makes the grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They're going to run it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. At the 45 on his way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try. This into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Back open in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown Aztecs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were...
There he goes! And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the counter play. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hard running there. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Anger. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to it.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. He's looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
On the play. Number 46 on to kick it away.
They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that